What's good, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry's Divorce Sistas review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. But if not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. This is the synopsis from episode 8 entitled Birds of a Feather. And the synopsis reads, Rashida, Pastor Jefferson navigate the tumultuous waters of their parental roles as Lass's explosive burst fractures their family dynamic. Amid a whirlwind of unforeseen events, ANIKA's sudden trip to the hospital ignites unsettling questions. Oh, this is so messy. I believe that this is the mid-season finale because I believe this season there are 16 episodes. So season 1, episode 8 would be the mid-season finale, and it appears that it is going to end on a bang. I'm going to get to the messy part last, and we're going to deal with Rashida and Pastor Jefferson and their son Laz. So we found out in episode 4 that Laz has been hanging out with the wrong crowd. His grades have dropped and, he's been disrespectful. And so it appears that something wild has happened with Laz. And I am curious to know what it is when it says it causes a fracture within the family dynamic and a tumultuous event. I said, well, y'all using some words that got me a little concerned. Did he hurt somebody, harm somebody? What the hell has Laz done? We know that Laz is in high school. We know that Laz cannot wait to go off to college because he does not want to deal with his parents. And I think that it is unfortunate that not only with parents who are in ministry, but just parents in general who are raising teenagers. And with Jeff and Rashida, they are raising 2 teenagers. And it appears that these children do not get a lot of quality time from their parents. Jeff is always at church, concerned with the things of the church. Rashida also concerned with the things of the church, concerned with Jeff, and also she takes on the baggage and the burdens of her friend's issue as well. So the children get whatever left over. I think both of the parents can do a better job with being attentive to what is going on with their children. And so with this synopsis truly being centered around some of the actions and the behaviors of Laz, like I said, I'm a little concerned about what this young man has done, who he may have harmed, if he has done anything to harm his family, his sister, because, it's said a lot of times these children, they act out and they cause physical harm to those who are most closest to them. And I am hoping that that is not the case at all. And so we just going to pray for that brother Laz, but Laz probably need a good ass whooping, okay? He needs that good old-fashioned back in the day laying hands, all right? And not the kind they do in church. I am not advising anybody to beat their children. I am not advising anyone to lay their hands on their children. For those who believe in gentle parenting and you do not believe in that, more power to you. For those who believe that a good spanking, spare the rod, spoil the child, situation, more power to you as well. I'm not here to question your parenting skills or tell you what to do. But as for me and my house, y'all can already tell which side of the fence your girl is on. But we gonna move right on along. Baby, when I saw that ANIKA is going to the hospital, I said, Tyler, baby, you bet not have this baby need anything dealing with blood. And we find out that William is not the daddy. Y'all, okay, many of us have been speculating that we don't believe that William is ANIKA's biological father. When I tell you the way my heart is set up for this episode, because all hell is going to break loose if they come out and say that William is not a match. Baby, all I'm going to say is that Geneva needs to get the hell out of Dodge, because William seems to be one of those men who takes pride in his family, who takes pride in being a great husband, a great father, a great provider, being a presence with his wife, being present with his daughter. And if this man finds out that this baby is not his, I'm scared for the whole city of Atlanta, because he's gonna burn down. Okay, he's gonna burn. Oh my God, y'all, I'm not ready. I am not ready at all. Oh man, y'all, this is gonna be so sad. Oh, it's gonna be so sad. I am hoping that ANIKA is William's daughter, but something is telling me that she might not be. And like I said, a lot of us have speculated that ANIKA is not Williams, especially when we are first introduced to Javon and we find out that ANIKA is the name that he and Geneva plan on naming their daughter. Oh man. I don't even know where to begin, but I do want to know, since this will be the mid-season finale and we can speculate and we can give our predictions. I want to know, for those of you who are listening, do you believe that ANIKA is the child of William, or is she the child of Javon? And if she is Javon's child, do you believe that that will be enough for William to end his marriage with Geneva? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Oh, baby, poor William. See, this is how villains come into play. When you get hurt like this, you begin to say the damn hell with everybody. My own wife didn't even care about my feelings, so why should I care about anyone else's? And I don't want that for William. William seems to be, oh man, he's an upstanding guy, a pillar in his community. Everybody around enjoys William. They love William. And I ain't gonna lie, this is what's missing I think with a lot of TV shows. And I'm gonna give Tyler props for this, because for me, it's the anticipation, it's the excitement of wanting to know what happens next, because these storylines are really juicy, and there are some people who don't like the show, which is fine. That's fine and all. But it's like the excitement of not knowing and the excitement of knowing that you're going to find out and what this means for the actual story that's being told, what it looks like. And I have always been so engaged with this storyline because, one, it is not always the man who is cheating. There are so many women who have functioned in infidelity, who has caused rifts within their marriage dynamic. And I'm so glad that that story is being told. And on top of that, I am glad that Kadeen is the woman who is or has been chosen to play that role, because we know that she is the wife of DeVal. We know that she's a great mother. We know that she's an amazing wife, so on and so forth. So to see her take on the responsibility of this role, of bringing this character to life, a character that some people really don't like, love Kadeen down, but really don't like Geneva because of her dishonesty and the things that she's done. It takes a special person to me to take on that role, especially when you know that you could receive backlash from, the audience or the public. And I think that Kadeen has done it amazingly well. And like I said, I'm not ready for William to find out the truth, but the brother needs to know. He needs to know. Oh, Lord, that trifling heifer. Oh, my God, Geneva. Oh, Lord. Whew, okay. All I know is that if that baby don't belong to William, Geneva just better come clean on everything. And I'm talking about everything, because if that truth is revealed, why do you need to hold on to anything else? It needs to be truth flowing from her like never before, because this woman has been deceitful from the very beginning of Divorce Sisters, episode 1. She has been a liar. I'm gonna stop there before I really go in on her, and I don't want to go in on her just yet because prayerfully everything is good with ANIKA, you know what I'm saying? But Geneva, you on thin ice, sis. You on thin ice, and then you know what? That thin ice is breaking right underneath you. We all see it. We all see it. We know you feel it, but you still fighting. You still fighting to be dishonest. But Geneva's whole world is about to come crumbling down. And you know what? You deserve it. That might be a little mean, but she deserves it. And I'm going to have my popcorn as I watch. But I want to thank you guys for listening. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there. Bye.